Hello students, this is a video on the QA topic test available on the Bodhee Prep app. These tests are designed to help you identify or be sure that your concepts are ready. So once you've gone through the basic concepts of a topic, you can take this topic test to justify that the concept is exam ready for you. With every test, there is a video. The video has solutions and a brief analysis of what should have been a good attempt for this kind of a paper. There are more than 200 topic tests available on the Bodhee Prep Android app. The link for the app is in the description below, so make sure you download the app and make the most of these tests. This video is on the topic coordinate geometry. This is the first test that we are discussing. Overall moderate level of difficulty, about 6 to 7 questions in about 20 minutes. This is out of 10. So 6 to 7 net correct out of 10 questions in about 20 minutes would ensure a 95 plus percentile. If you look at the question, this is the first question. Says, compute the distance between 2x plus 3y is equal to 1 minus 4x minus 6y is equal to 12. Distance between two lines will be calculated only if they are parallel. Therefore, A1, if this is A1x plus B1y is equal to C1, parallel lines will happen when A1 and B1 are the same. So it should be of the form A1x plus B1y is equal to C2. So what we do is we divide this entire thing by minus 2. Therefore, we get 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 6. Now, the distance between two parallel lines is given by distance between two parallel lines is given by C1 minus C2 mod upon root of A1 square plus B1 square. Here A1 and B1 or A, we can write this as A square B square as well because both the A's and B's are same, and therefore here it will simply be 1 minus 6 mod root of 2 square plus 3 square, or 7 upon root 13. That becomes my answer. This is a direct formula. There is no special concept that is used. Straightforward application of the formula. And therefore, I'd say easy question. Should not take more than a minute and a half to solve. Find the area of the triangle with vertices A, B, C. The coordinates are A is 1, 0. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Now we have a direct formula for area of a quadrilateral, area of a triangle, which is half of mod of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1. The order of y's is important, plus x3 into y1 minus y2 mod. Simply put the value to get the answer. So half x1 is 1, y2 minus y3 will be 1, 0 minus 1 will become 1, plus x2 is minus 2, so I'm putting a minus here, minus 2, y3 minus 1 minus 0, this will be minus 1, plus x3 is 2, y1 minus y2, this is 0 and 0, and therefore we'll get half of 1 plus 3, which is nothing but 3 by 2 becomes my answer. Again, formula based easy question, not more than a minute and a half to solve. Again, if I do not know the formula, what do? We can still use the distance formula to get the measure of each side, and from there find out the area. For example, here if you look at the sides or the vertices, A is 1, 0, B is minus 2. So this is B minus 2, 0. This is A 1, 0. And then we have C2 minus 1 somewhere here. So what we can do is we can find out the distance of the sides ABC, or better still, I drop a perpendicular from here. The length of the perpendicular, suppose CD will be the y coordinate of this point, which is minus 1. So length of CD will be 1. Also AB will be from minus 2 to 1, which is 3. I can say that area of triangle ABC is nothing but half of CD into AB. which will come out to half of 3 into 1 or 3 by 2. Or you could find out the three sides using distance formula, and from there find out the area using Heron's formula. In any case, not more than a minute and a half to 2 minutes to solve the question. Easy to moderate level of difficulty. Midpoint between 617 and the intersection of 3x minus, so first let us find out the intersection point. 3x minus 4y is equal to 8, minus 2x plus 9y is equal to 1. So we'll solve these two equations for x and y. Multiply this by 2, 6x minus 8y is equal to 16. Multiply this by 3, minus 6x plus 27y is equal to 3. Add these two, 6x minus 6x 0, minus 8y plus 27 is 19y. This will be y. 19y. 16 plus 3 is 19. So y comes out to 1. Put the value of 1, say here. 3x minus 4 is equal to 8. 3x is equal to 12. X is equal to 4. And therefore, we have to find the midpoint of 6, 17. And the intersection of the two lines is 4, 1. Midpoint of a line joining x1, y1 to x2, y2 is simply given by x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Straightforward formula. So 6 plus 4, 10 by 2, 7 plus 1, 18 by 2. So 5, 9. This becomes A, this becomes B. A plus B is nothing but 14. Option B becomes the answer. Because there are two calculations involved, therefore moderate level of difficulty, about 2 minutes to solve. One diagonal of a square lies on. So suppose this is the diagonal, this is the square. This is the diagonal we are talking about. This diagonal is along the line 3x minus 4y. 3x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. And one of its vertices is minus 1, 1. If you put minus 1 and 1 here, minus 1, 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1 plus 8 is not 0. So obviously, minus 1, 1 will not be one of these vertices. It will be the third vertex. We have to find the area of the square. So what we do is we drop a perpendicular from here. This perpendicular will be nothing but half of the other diagonal. Suppose the square is ABCD. The perpendicular is say BO. I find the length of BO. The distance between a point x1, y1 and a line a1x or ax plus bx, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. The distance is given by mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon root of a square plus b square. In this case, ax1. 3 into minus 1 plus minus 4 into 1 plus 8 upon root of 3 square plus 4 square. This becomes minus 3 minus 1 minus 7 plus 8. Minus 3 plus 4. Minus 3 plus 4 plus 8 upon 5. Minus 4, not plus 4, sorry. So this will be 1 upon 5. Now the length of BA is 1 upon 5. BD, the other diagonal, will be twice of BO. So this will be 2 upon 5. We know that the side of a square, if the side of the square is A, the diagonal is nothing but root 2A. And therefore we can say root 2A is equal to 2 by 5. Which means the length of the side A is root 2 by 5, dividing by root 2 on both sides. We have to find out area. Area is A square, so we take the square of this. Root 2 square is 2, 5 square is 25. So the answer becomes 2 by 25, option D. This I'll call maybe a moderate to slightly difficult level question. But again, number of calculations are limited. We are just looking at the distance formulas, about 2 minutes to solve. The points A4 minus 2B lie on a line passing through 2 minus 1, 5 minus 1. Which of the following contains A and B? Okay. Now, suppose this point is A, this point is B. This is C, this is D. It says that A, B, C, D are on the same line, whatever their positions are. What we can always see is the slope of CA, the slope of AB, the slope of BD will be the same as the slope of CD with respect to y-axis. The slope of CD will be nothing but y1, slope of a line joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, slope m. So for CD, slope will be y2 minus y1, which is minus 3 minus of minus 1 upon x2 minus x1, which will come out to minus 3 plus 1, minus 2 by 3. This should also be the slope of BC. Slope of BC will be equal to y2 minus y1, b minus minus 1 upon minus 2 minus 2, which becomes b plus 1 by minus 4. This should be equal to minus 2 by 3. So 3b plus 3 is equal to 8. B is equal to 5 by 3. Similarly, the slope of AC this is 5 by 3. Slope of AC will be slope of AC 4 minus minus 1 upon A minus 2. This should also be equal to minus 2 by 3. So 5 by A minus 2 is equal to minus 2 by 3. 15 or minus 15 is equal to 2A minus 4, which implies 2A is equal to A is equal to minus 11 by 2. Minus 11 by 2. Which of the following line contains these points? From here, we can use this to form the equation, or we can put the values here and check. So if we put the value in the first one, we get 6 into minus 11 by 2 plus 5 by 3. This will be minus 33. 2 3s are 6. Minus 33 plus 15 plus 10. Minus 30 plus this comes out to minus 23. This obviously will not work. 3 to the 6, 10. If we put in the second equation 2x will be minus 11. 3y will be plus 5. So 6y. 6y will be plus 10. Minus 11 by 2 we have put here. So minus 11 plus 5 by 3 will be 10. This is minus 1, which is equal to right hand side. Therefore, B becomes my answer. The calculation is a little bit lengthy and therefore moderate to difficult. 2 to 2.5 minutes to solve. Isosceles triangle RAT has base coordinates A and T. Which of the following could be the vertex? So it is an isosceles triangle. A and T are mentioned. We have to find R. A is 1, 3. T is minus 2, 7. Let R have coordinates x, y. The length of these two sides are equal. As you can see, there can be multiple points on this line which can take the value of R, and therefore it says could be the vertex. So we'll form an equation and then check from the options. Now here the distance between RA will be under root of x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 square. RT will be under root of x minus minus 2. Therefore x plus 2 square plus y minus 7 square. Taking square on both sides, this will be x square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 9 minus 6y is equal to x square plus 4 plus 4x plus y square plus 49 minus 14y. Taking this y here, 14 minus 6y is 8y. These two terms are done. Y square cancel, x square cancel on both sides. 4x comes here, so minus 2 minus 4 minus 6x. These two terms are done. 49 plus 4 is 53. 9 plus 1 is 10, so 53 minus 10, which gives us 8y minus 6x is equal to 43. The coordinates of x and y should satisfy this equation. If you put the options, y is 6, x is 1, the first option, 8 6 is 48, minus 6 is not 43. Second, y is 5, 8 into 5 minus 6 into minus 1 by 2. This is 40 plus 3. This gives us 43. Therefore, B is a possibility. Minus 1 by 4, 8 into 4, 32. Minus 6 minus 1 again is not 43. And therefore, option B satisfies the equation, becomes the answer. I think moderate level of question. There's just one distance formula that we have to apply and then put the values to check. Maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes to solve. Which of the following sets of points form an equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle means that the length should be same. Suppose the points are A, B, C. We find out AB here in the first case. AB is root of 1 minus 4 square plus 0 minus 0 square, which will be 3. BC will be root of 4 minus 7 square plus 0 minus 1, therefore plus 1 square. This will be 9 plus 1, which is root 10. Clearly, AB is not equal to BC, so this is not an equilateral triangle. Again, ABC, the length of AB and BC will be same because 0 minus 3 by 2 square, 0 minus 4 by 3 square, and interchange. So these two will be same. But if you look at AB, we can write AB first. AB will be nothing but 3 by 2 square plus 4 by 3 square. This minus 0 square plus this minus 0 square. If we look at BC, this will be root of 3 by 2 minus 4 by 3 square plus 4 by 3 minus 3 by 2 square. This will be 3 by 2 minus 4 by 3, 9 minus 8. Root of 1 by 6 square plus 4 to the 8 minus 9. 1 by 6 plus minus 1 by 6 square. Clearly, AB and BC cannot be equal. Here, both the terms are greater than 1. We are squaring them, adding them, and taking the root. Here, both the terms are less than 1. So, AB will not be equal to BC. So, this is also not an equilateral triangle. If you look at option C, length of AB will be root of 2 by 3 minus 0 plus 0 minus 2 by 3 square. So, this becomes root of 4 by 9, 4 by 9, root of 8 by 9. If we look at, say, BC, this will be 0 minus 1 square plus 2 by 3 minus 1 square. This will be 1 plus 1 by 3 square, 1 by 9, which will come out to root 10 by 9. Clearly, AB is not equal to BC, and hence not possible. So, none of these are points of an equilateral triangle. Now, in terms of level of difficulty, I would say this is an easy question in terms of concept, because we're just checking the length of the lines. The problem is it might be difficult in terms of calculation. Therefore, I'm saying moderate, 2 to 2.5 minutes. Point W and F lie on the line joining A and B. A is minus 2, 5, B is 3, 1, such that AW is equal to, say this is X, WF, say this is also X in length, is equal to FB. Find the distance from 0, 0, midpoint of WF. Now, the midpoint of WF will be at a distance of X by 2 from W and X by 2 from F. If we add X on both sides, we realize that this point will be equidistant from A and B as well. That is, midpoint of WF will be midpoint of AB as well, at a distance of 3 by 2 X from A and B. Midpoint of AB will be given by X1 plus X2 by 2, comma, Y1 plus Y2 by 2. This will be 1 by 2, comma, 3. So this is the point that we have. We have to find the coordinates of the pointer 1 by 2, comma, 3. We have to find the distance from 0, 0. Therefore, the required distance will be root of 1 by 2 minus 0 square plus 3 minus 0 square. which becomes root of 1 by 4 plus 9, which is root of 37 by 4, or root of 37, root of 4 is 2. Option B becomes the answer. Easy question, two very basic formulas to be applied. The numbers are also easy, so 1.5 minutes, easy question. One vertex of an equilateral triangle is 2, 2. One vertex in this one is 2, 2. The centroid is minus 2 root 3 by 3, 2 root 3 by 3. Find the length of one side of the triangle. Now, if we join the vertex to the centroid, this is called the circumradius of the triangle. If the side of the triangle is A, the length of the median will be root 3 by 2A, and 2/3 of this is the circumradius. And therefore, A by root 3 is equal to circumradius. Since we have these 2 points, we can find out, or we can say the side of the triangle will be root 3 times the circumradius. What will be the circumradius in this case? The length of R will simply be root of 2 minus 2 plus 2 root 3 by 3 square plus 2 minus 2 root 3 by 3 square, x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square under root. So this becomes, this is 4, this will be 12 by 9, or we can cancel out root 3 and write it as 4 by 3 directly. So basically this will be equal to 2 by root 3, which can be written as 4 by 9, 4 by 3, plus 2 into 2, 4 into 2. 2a square plus b square plus 2ab. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 root 3 by 3. This will cancel out because the next is a negative term. Plus 4 plus 4 by 3 minus 8 root 3 by 3. Therefore, this becomes plus 4 plus 4, 8. 4 by 3 plus 4 by 3 is 8 by 3, which is nothing at 8 3s are 24, 4. Root of 32 by 3. 32 will be 16 into 2. Therefore, 4 root 2 by 3. 4 root 2 by root 3. 4 root 2 is 32. This is the circumradius, and therefore we can side of the equilateral triangle will be root 3 times 4 root 2 by root 3. Root 3 cancel. 4 root 2 becomes the answer. In terms of level of difficulty, it's a moderate. Basic concept of equilateral triangle is used, and then the distance formula. So about 2 to 2.5 minutes to solve. Find the area of a rhombus having 3 consecutive vertices. So suppose this is a rhombus. Consecutive 2 minus 3, 6, 5, and minus 2, 1. We have to find the area. Area for rhombus is half d1 d2. See, what we can do is we can either find the area of this triangle here, because we have the three vertices, using the formula for the area of the triangle, which is half mod of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. We put the values, we'll get the area of this triangle. Double it to get the area of the rhombus. I am trying to use a different formula here. What we can do is we can find the length of this diagonal. Suppose I'm calling this diagonal one d1. This will be root of 2 minus 2 plus 2 square plus minus 3 minus 1 square. This becomes 4, 4. 32, which is 4 root 2. This is one of the diagonals. The midpoint of this diagonal will be, or the coordinates of this midpoint of the diagonal will be, suppose this is A. X1 plus x2 by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 by 2. 0, comma, minus 1. From here, we can find the fourth vertex. This will be, again, suppose this is x, comma, y, we can say that x plus 6 by 2 will be 0 because midpoint will be the same. The diagonals will bisect each other. So x becomes minus 6 here, minus 6. Y plus 5 by 2 should be equal to the y coordinate, which is minus 1. So y plus 5 is equal to minus 2, which means y will be minus 7. So this becomes minus 6 minus 7. The length of the other diagonal d2 therefore will be root of minus 6 square plus minus 7 minus 5 whole square. Minus 6 minus 7 minus 5, which is 12 square 144. Therefore 12 root 2. The area of a rhombus is half d1 d2, therefore half into 4 root 2 into 12 root 2. Root 2 and 2 cancel, 48 becomes my answer. Whether you use the first formula or this one, in both cases, I think attempt time should not exceed 2 to 2.5 minutes. Overall moderate level of difficulty question. Now, if we look at the overall test, medium level of difficulty, I'm looking at an overall attempt time of about 20 minutes for 6 to 7 net correct questions. My 7 questions will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. Which are these? This is a basic formula based question. Doing this again, majorly formula based question. Doing this as well. This also calculations are not very difficult, so attempting. This could be a question which might not strike in the examination, so not counting this question. Here also we had to check with the options. The calculation could be a little troubling, so not counting this as a sure shot question. This I think was not very difficult. Distance formula, equate and then check for the value. This also again, the calculation could be lengthy, but conceptually it was easy, therefore considering. This I think was a relatively easy question. Here, multiple concepts are used in terms of triangle, in terms of equilateral triangle. So not counting this is an easy question. This could have been done. Again, formula of a triangle will give you the answer. So even if we know that formula, we'll be able to solve. And therefore, out of these 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, I would have looked for my 6 to 7 questions.